Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a video all about things that I've been loving recently. I kind of stopped doing monthly favourites videos last year, and this is only because I felt like I was repeating products and the videos were kind of getting boring for me. So I kind of thought, why not wait until I have a whole bunch of products that I can talk to you guys about that I am obsessed over and loving, and put them into one video every now and again just to surprise you guys. So I'm not gonna lie, I've got a ton of stuff to get through, so I'm just gonna crack straight on. The first thing I want to talk to you guys about is microblading. I had my eyebrows microbladed about, I want to say a month ago or maybe 3 weeks ago, and microblading is basically kind of like tattooing your brows, but the strokes that they create are very hair-like and very natural looking, and they don't shave your eyebrows off or anything like that. They basically just fill them in and thicken them up and make them look a bit more even. But yeah, I absolutely love my brows. I can't get over the fact that when I wake up every morning and also take my makeup off in the evenings, I still look somewhat kind of like done up, only because my eyebrows are nice and thick looking. If you've been following me for a while, or if you know me personally, then you'll know that my eyebrow hairs are long, but there's no thickness there. I don't have that much hair on my brows, if that makes sense. So microblading was something that I definitely wanted to do, only because my natural brows weren't that great. So yeah, that's the first thing that I wanted to include, and I'm going to leave the details of Suman, who did my brows. She's like the eyebrow queen in London, and she does loads of celebrities, and I wanted to make sure that I went to the best of the best. So I'm going to leave her details below for you guys so you can check her out. But now I'm going to move on to perfume. There are two perfumes that I have been wearing non-stop. One over the past 2 months and the other one over the past, I want to say, month. And they are these two perfumes here. This is Laya and this is by Naima. I got it from Sephora in Dubai, and this smells like a super sweet oud, and I'm going to spray some now. Fun fact, even if I'm going to be chilling at home, I have to put some sort of body spray or perfume on. I don't know what it is. It's just this weird thing that I do. But I love this. The next time I go to the Sephora in the Dubai mall, I am going to stock up on this because it is beautiful. I feel like this might be my wedding scent, but I'm not too sure, because I also tried this new Jo Malone perfume here. This is Myrrh and Tonka, and again, this is a beautiful oud scent. It's slightly more muskier, but these two together smell incredible. You've got the sweet oud in this, and you've got like the more musky oud in this, and oh my god, the combination of these two. Every single time I wear these two, I get stopped by people asking me what perfume I'm wearing, and that is definitely a good sign of a good perfume. But I love layering these two together, and those are the two perfumes that I've literally been wearing kind of non-stop. Now I'm going to move on to skincare. I have a couple of things from, well actually I have 3 things from Tatcha. If you guys don't know, I'm obsessed with the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. This is my kind of ride or die dewy setting mist. I recently got the chance to try some of their skincare, and I've got to say that the Tatcha skincare line probably has to be one of my favourite high-end skincare lines. So here I have the Pure One Step Camellia Cleansing Oil, which is insanely beautiful. It takes my makeup off and melts my makeup off like a dream. You get a ton of product in here as well. I think you get, 150 ml, and it's also a plastic bottle, which makes it super friendly for traveling. It's not too heavy on the skin. I love the scent of it. It's not too overpowering, but it melts my makeup off so well. And then I've also been using this serum right here. This is the Radiant Deep Brightening Serum. Anything that has the word brightening or luminous, anything like that, I'm a sucker for when it comes to skincare. And again, plastic bottle, beautiful product. I feel like every time when I use this at night, I'm more of a serum at night kind of girl, but I just love the way my skin feels and looks in the morning. It really does look really radiant. And then this bad boy right here is the Gold Camellia Beauty Oil. I really like camellia. I really love the scent of camellia. It's very sweet. It's very me. But this I've actually been mixing into my foundations. So if I've got something like the Total Cover, which is a very full coverage L'Oreal foundation, I will mix that into it just to add some dewiness back in to the formula. And I just love doing it because it makes my skin look so healthy, and I can also use this at night as a moisturizer. I can use it whenever I want, but I love that it has little gold flakes in it, and really been loving Tatcha skincare. I've got a few more skincare bits. The next item is a ridiculously expensive face cream. I know I should not have spent this much money on it, but I had heard so many great things that when I was at duty free, I went and got my hands on it. So my whole ethos is if there's something really expensive, I'll wait until I'm at a duty free and then I'll buy it because I save money. Like, that's just my thinking. Anyways, this is the Creme de la Mer cream. This is the Moisturising Cream. This is their kind of famous moisturizer. This is the 100ml. As you can see, I've barely used it because you need the tiniest amount. So I'll get like a sweet corn sized amount, probably even half the size of a sweet corn, and I put it into my fingers like this, really warm the product up, and then I press it into my skin. And I do this at night because it is a very thick moisturizer. But this, alongside this Radiance serum, I feel like has transformed my skin. So in the morning, I kind of feel like a fresh out of the womb baby. Do you know what I mean? Like, my skin just feels brand new. The last two skincare products are products with acids in them. When I first used to think of acids for your face, I was like, isn't that going to be so harsh on your skin? But ever since using these, again, I feel like a combination of all the products that I've been using recently have really been helping my skin. And they are these two products right here. This one's a scrub. This is a Nip and Fab scrub. It's a glycolic scrub. And I love using this before I'm going to do my makeup because it really helps get rid of any kind of dead skin cells. And I'm left with such a nice base to work on when I want to put my makeup on top. This one right here is the Alpha Liquid Gold. I don't even have words for this product. I think this product right here was the product that made me fall in love with facial acids. So this has got glycolic acid in it as well, like this one right here. I kind of use this as a toner and serum in one, but I have been loving this. I won't use this all the time. I'll probably use it like 3 or 4 times a week, but I also feel like this has definitely improved the texture of my skin. I feel like my skin is so much more smoother, and I just love what this has done to my face like over time. I've been using this for about 4 or 5 months now, and I've got to say this has become my holy grail when it comes to my skincare routine. This is something that I know that I cannot live without. They actually do a smaller pot as well, which I love traveling with, but love this. If there's anything that you take away from this skincare kind of favorites that I've got going on in this video, it's this bad boy right here. You can get it from Cult Beauty. They usually have like packs of 3. I think it's you buy 2 and you get 1 free, which is really good value for money. I don't believe it's that expensive either, especially when you're getting 3 in a pack. So love this. And I've just realized I've forgotten one more skincare item, which is downstairs, that I'm gonna go and grab. And with the power of editing, I'll be back in like 1 second. I'm back, and this is a facial oil that I wanted to talk to you guys about. And this is the UFO Sunday Riley facial oil. It stands for Ultra Clarifying Face Oil. So this has got 1.5% of salicylic acid, and this basically helps unclog pores. It helps with acne prone skin. But I've been really liking this because I felt like if I am supposed to get like a breakout, or if anything is kind of happening on my skin that I'm like, why is this happening, I will use this to like keep everything at bay. And I really have been enjoying this. I love that it's green. Like, the oil itself is actually green. It doesn't make your face grow green or anything like that, but it's really fun to put on. It doesn't have the best scent, but I love mixing this into my moisturizer, or I have the Kiehl's Corrective Dark Spot Solution that I mix that into. But really been liking this because I feel like my skin needs a little bit of acid just to keep everything looking good. I've got a few makeup brushes that I want to show you guys. These makeup brushes right here are Urban Decay makeup brushes, and I feel like every single time I've gone to do eyeshadow, I will opt for these more than anything else. I love these as my blending brushes. This one here is called the Smoky Crease. This one's called the Large Blending, and this one is called the Iconic Eyeshadow. And I remember when Urban Decay first brought out makeup brushes, and I really did not like them, but these ones right here are just something else. I love the way they feel, I love the way they blend, and I love like the look of them. They're all 100% recycled. The actual brush hairs, I believe, are recycled plastic water bottles. So yeah, really love obviously the ethos behind Urban Decay. I love Urban Decay as a brand, and I'm so glad they brought out new makeup brushes last year because I have definitely been loving them. So I don't know whether you can get them in like a set, but I would highly recommend these because they are fab. And then I have 2 highlighter brushes because obviously I love highlight, and they are these 2 right here. This is the Sephora Fan Brush. When I want a nice just overall quick glow, I will like do that and just blend my highlight into my skin. When I want something a little bit more precise and intense, I will rub this along the areas where I really want to make that glow intense. And yeah, these 2 brushes have been fabulous. If you live near a Sephora, or if you are near a Sephora ever, This is the one brush that I would recommend you guys get because it is bomb. It is so big, it's so fluffy, and it basically, ooh, nearly dropped that there. It basically does the like blending for you. And I love that about brushes because brushes are supposed to make your makeup easier, you know? You don't want to be using a makeup brush or sponge or something that's just making your life difficult. But I've been loving these two at the moment. So I've got some base products that I've been really liking. I've got 3 foundations that I want to show you guys. These are a mixture of 3 that I'll either use separately, which is very, very unlikely, but I'll either mix them into each other or kind of like make my own solution. And they are these 3 right here. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Total Cover. This is in the shade 24. I have the Urban Decay All Nighter, which is in the shade 6.0. And then I have the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk, which is also in the shade 6. And these 3 foundations here have kind of become my like go-to face, if you know what I mean. I have tried things like the Hourglass foundation again. I've actually worn that today because I wanted to give it a go. But I've also worn like some Maybelline foundations, but I always seem to go back to these. So that really says something. Just as a bit of an FYI for you guys, the Urban Decay All Nighter does oxidize. So if you fake tan, for example, and then you get a color which you think is going to match your skin, as soon as you start blending that in, it's going to oxidize and you're going to feel like what the heck is going on. So I would recommend getting a shade lighter than what you think you would be. But yeah, I cannot say any more praises about these 3 foundations. I absolutely love, love, love them. I want to talk highlighters with you guys because there are 3 highlighters that I've been wearing like all the time. Either I'll wear a whole bunch of these together or by themselves, depending on what my mood is and how much I want to be glowing. The first one here is Blissful by OFRA. This has probably got to be my favorite shade from the whole entire OFRA highlighter collection. This is like a mixture of gold and peach and like white. It's like that perfect highlight shade, but the glow that you get on this is something else. Like it basically matches my top. It's so glowy. Like the tiniest amount will have you glowing to the gods. I've spoken about the OFRA highlighters so much on my channel, and they are probably one of my favorite formulas, even more so than like the Becca highlighters, Anastasia Beverly Hills highlighters. The OFRA highlighters have to be by far my like all-time favorites. Next up we have an eyeshadow which I've been using as a highlight. This is the L'Oreal eyeshadow in the shade Nude 206, and I have been loving this as a highlight. I'm going to put some on and show you guys. I'm taking my ABH brush right here. I don't think I actually named this brush, but this is the ABH A23 brush. And look at this, it really just amps up your highlight. Obviously this is like a super extreme glow. Not everyone likes that much of a glow, but this by itself is beautiful. And most importantly, it is super affordable. I've been using this a lot over the past month and a half, I want to say, but it's so stunning. It's very creamy, but it still gives you that really nice glow. And you can always use it as an eyeshadow. What it's actually for. But really, really, really loving this. Love that it's drugstore. Love that it's so accessible. But next up, I have something which I discovered about 2 weeks ago, and it is this Lottie London Shimmer Squad palette. It's kind of cardboard packaging. It's £10. And this is what you get inside. So you have 4 highlight shades. I don't use this one. I don't really like a bronzy highlight. I don't even like a shimmery bronzer, if you know what I mean. Like I like my bronzers to be quite matte. I'm just going to do one swipe back and forth on all of these colours, and they are mega glowy. They are very highlighty, if that makes sense. And even if you put the tiniest amount onto your cheeks, you can see that glow. I actually posted a picture on my Instagram where I was wearing this, and I was so impressed by the way that it photographed as well. Moving on to eyes. So I remember doing like a roundup of beauty favourites at the end of last year where I mentioned that I wasn't really wowed by an eyeliner last year, like a gel or pencil eyeliner, but I think I found my holy grail. It's this one right here. It's from L'Oreal Paris, and it's the Infallible Gel Crayon. And this is one of the blackest, creamiest, long-lasting eyeliners I have ever tried in the drugstore. This is obviously really affordable, but I actually tried this first on a shoot, and when I got home and took my makeup off, I was like, what eyeliner am I using? Because it's so difficult to get off. And obviously there are pros and cons, but I love a good eyeliner that stays and sticks. And it was this one right here, and I have just got to say that if you were in the lookout for a new eyeliner, this will be the one. It is so good. It's so creamy. I'm going to draw a line on my hand and you'll see how black and creamy that is. It's there's just something about the formula, and do you know what? It does stick and it stays for a very, very long time. I cannot wait until they bring out a nude version in this, because I think that will be amazing. But I've been really loving this. I love tight lining with this, just to make my eyelashes look thicker. But yeah, absolutely love this. So the next two products are kind of eyeshadowy products. The first ones are these right here. These are the Stila Magnificent Metals Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadows. So they look like this, and there are a whole bunch of different colours. I actually want to get my hands on the full collection because they are just so stunning. They can amp up any look so quickly, and what I love about this is there's no fallout when you put them on. So when you want to apply this onto your eyelids, you don't get any fallout from them, but you get this amazing, amazing glittery, shimmery goodness. The great thing about this is like one swipe and it gives you so much product. I feel like if you want like an easy glitter, this is your best bet, because it's got a chunky doe foot applicator and you can literally cover your whole eyelid in probably 2 swipes, and they come in a range of such beautiful shades. So really, really, really liking those. I know there's a big hype around them on the internet at the moment, and I sure understand why, because they are fab. Next and last eye product is this palette right here. This is the Master Palette by Mario and ABH. It looks something like this. This, apart from not having a matte black eyeshadow, has to be my dream palette. I feel like I could wear this all year long and be happy. And I'm so glad that the Dubai Mall in Dubai had so many of these in stock that I had to grab one. I actually have 2. I have one as a backup because I know that I'm going to use this very, very quickly. I use this on special occasions because it is a little bit powdery, and I know that the eyeshadows will get used up a lot quicker because of the texture of them. But I love the shade range of them. I love the quality of the eyeshadows. ABH eyeshadows for me are amazing anyways, but I love this palette right here. The only thing is that I do have to take a matte black eyeshadow with me when I travel with this, just because I really do like a really intense like matte black. But other than that, I love this palette. It's just a shame that it's so hard to get a hold of, but if you know anyone in Dubai, or if you live in Dubai, go and check them all, because the last time I was there they had a whole bunch of these in stock. Last but not least, we are on to lips, and I had to go into my makeup bag for this because I know that the lip products that are in my makeup bag are the ones that I'm using all the time. And they are these 3 right here. This is the Tarte Tartiest lip paint in the shade Namaste. This is the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Toulouse. And this here is a L'Oreal lipstick in the shade 634 Greige Perfecto, which is a matte lipstick. And these 3 have been the ones that have been on my lips the most. Not today because I'm wearing a different colour today, but I've been just loving wearing these. I love mixing them. I love wearing them actually by themselves. These are probably 3 lipsticks that I can wear by themselves, if you know what I mean. I don't feel like I need to keep adding more shades on top, which is very, very rare for me because you guys know that I love mixing my lip products, but I feel like all these shades are so beautiful. And that, you guys, I think is the end of this very, very, very long products that I've been loving video. I feel like this video was very long awaited, especially from me, because there were so many things that I wanted to share with you guys. I've definitely loved waiting until doing this video because I feel like I'm just so much more excited about these products rather than doing it every month and getting a bit bored. So I do really hope you guys enjoyed the gap between my kind of favorites videos, and I hope you guys liked the like selection of different products that I've been loving. I would actually love to know what you guys have been loving as well, because we are a big family here, and you know, sharing is caring. I've shared my favorites, now it's your guys' turn. So leave me some comments down below and I will hopefully get adding to my list of things that I want to buy. But yeah, I guess that is all for now. I'm gonna try and edit this video really, really quickly and get it up for you guys. So yeah, I'm gonna get going and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!